this afternoon. The meeting, or rather the press conference, was actually called because of the need for us to be able to communicate certain information to our Filipino public here in Japan. So to jumpstart perhaps the information sharing, I would like to call on His Excellency Ambassador Manuel Lopez to give a few remarks on the events that have occurred in the Philippines with regards to Typhoon Yolanda and the devastation that occurred there, and perhaps what can be done by the Filipino community here in Japan. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all of you. Thank you for coming on such short notice. We decided to call this press call so we can coordinate the activities of the Filipino community in Japan. We have been deluged by a lot of phone calls and emails the last day or so, asking how can Filipinos help victims of Typhoon Yolanda. So we had to rush right away a press con that we're calling now, so we can advise you how to inform the Filipinos here in Japan where to send contributions in cash and in kind. So we have a handout that we will be distributing, and these are the account numbers where one can make a deposit. Although we have also just opened an account just today. It's a dedicated account just for this calamity, because sometimes when they send it to the Philippines, it's commingled with many other contributions, and receipts are not made, acknowledgement is not done, and so people who send are not sure whether talagang it really reached the recipients. So by opening an account here in Japan, we can acknowledge it. So at least nakakasiguro tayo, we can really be sure that it will reach the victims of Typhoon Yolanda. So I think maybe we'd rather do a Q&A para kung sino man ang may gusto magtanong ng mga questions sa amin, we can respond to it. But we would appreciate very much your full support regarding this matter, because the magnitude of the calamity is unimaginable. I've seen some of the photographs and the video, and talagang it's so disheartening, and the point parang talagang hard to believe. Nobody has ever experienced anything like this in the past. Even if you take all the precautions back home, talagang wala. You know how it is in the provinces. The structures are not as sturdy as the ones in Manila. No? Kaya even if you seek shelter in schoolhouses, talagang lili pa rin yan when you have winds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. Kaya talagang it's so devastating. Now is the time for all Filipinos all over the world to respond to a call for help. I hope our kababayans here in Japan will do their share in helping the unfortunate victims back in the Philippines. So with that, maraming salamat ulit sa pagpunta niyo rito. At